Alright guys, so today I'm just going to go over some of the settings on a Fox. This is a 32mm DRCV Float Fit RLC fork. Okay, it's a lot to remember, but a lot of the settings on Fox forks are the same, so hopefully you can benefit from this. And if you get confused, the Fox website is pretty good. But I just want to go over a few simple things. What we have here is the right front leg. At the bottom there's this red adjustment knob. So this adjusts the rebound of your fork. So if you turn it all the way in, which is clockwise, so you turn it in like this all the way, and it has clicks. So you turn it all the way in. So full clockwise is the slowest rebound, so if you hit a bump, it rebounds out as slowly. So they say there's 18 clicks. I think mine only has about 15 that I could detect. So I'm going to put it in the middle and just start there. So I'm going to come out six clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that's kind of in the middle. 6 or 7 clicks would be about right. It's your own preference. I mean, if it rebounds slowly, that's usually pretty good, but if it rebounds too quick and get kind of bouncy, and if it rebounds too slow, it gets a little wallowy. So you kind of want to have it in the middle. All right, the next settings are here on top. And there's your lockout, which is this chap here. And your lockout lever, if you turn it fully clockwise, then it's locked out. Now there's a lockout, what they call a lockout force. So how much lockout it actually has is this inner thing that turns. Okay, so they say not to mess with this until it's you have to have the lockout off. So fully counterclockwise, your lockout's off, and that's usually how I run mine. I don't have too many long, steep climbs that I need to worry about, so I just run it fully unlocked. Okay, and then this center one, what I do is I just supposedly has 10 clicks. I'll just turn it completely out till it stops. All right, and then I'm going to turn it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course the other one turns. So I'm going to keep it about in the middle, even though I don't really lock out. If I ever did lock out, it's in the middle range. That's probably a pretty good idea. Then there's one more setting, and that's the low speed compression ring, which is this little chap on the outside here. Okay, so it has 8 clicks, and make sure your lockout is off, of course, when you adjust this. And if you turn it fully clockwise, it's hard to do because everything wants to turn. Alright, so that's fully clockwise. And then usually they say just back it out 2 clicks. 1, 2. Okay, that's the factory setting. Now I'm going to go out 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put it in the middle. Alright, so there's 10 clicks. I'm going to do 5 clicks. And what this does is for low speed bumps. I'm not really quite sure about that, to be honest, but I'm going to set them all in the middle, and I'm going to take it out for a ride, and then I'm going to figure out, okay, which is best and which is worst for me. And that's what you got to do. You just got to ride the bike and mess with these settings a little bit and see what works best for you. But that's the Fox Float fork in a nutshell. They're good forks. I'm really happy with mine, and you just have to kind of play with the fine-tuning to get it just where you want. And a lot of it depends on the terrain you're riding over. If you're riding over really heavy stuff, you may set it differently. Mine's more flowy and soft. I do hit some fairly technical sections from time to time, but for the most part I want mine set pretty plush. And some guys like theirs a little bit stiffer, so it just depends on how you want to do it. Oh, the other thing I forgot to show you was on top of the left leg, if you unscrew this cap, that's your air setting. And according to the Fox website, on this fork, somebody in my weight class, this is 155 to 170, would be 90 psi. So I set mine about 80 because I like mine a little softer, but you know, that's up to you. But just get a good pump with a good gauge on it and go with the standard setting for your size according to the website, and then figure out from there, do you want it softer or harder? Just add pressure or delete pressure depending on what you want. Alright guys, so that's it. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful. Anyways, like I said, you can go to the website and figure a lot of this stuff out for yourself. But thanks for watching.